A few winters ago I bought these snowshoes for my kids, but now I'm kind of regretting it. Stay tuned and I'll explain why. But real quick, if this is your first time here, I'm Jeff and this is Fun Size Adventures. And we are all about getting your family out on adventures in your own backyard and beyond. Alright, let's rewind the story a few years. Several years ago I bought these snowshoes for myself and really enjoyed snowshoeing. So after that I thought I want to share this experience with my kids. So I bought them some snowshoes and I thought we're gonna go out on these epic adventures in the snow. It's gonna be picturesque, wintry scenes, and we're gonna all have a blast, and everybody's gonna be smiling, laughing. That is not what came to pass. So today, I wanted to lay out some of the benefits of getting your kids snowshoes, as well as some of the drawbacks, and then weigh those together and come up with my final conclusion. But before we do that, let's head outside and get these on. Alright, first up, let's talk about the cons. Why is it a bad idea to try to snowshoe with your kids? First of all, depending on the conditions of the snow, it can be very difficult. If you're trying to pack down a brand new trail, this is going to be exhausting for them, especially if it's deep, powdery snow. And they are going to give up pretty quick, especially when they're at a younger age. Another thing is that they are expensive. Depending on where you get them, to get a quality pair of kids' snowshoes, you're looking anywhere from like $50 to $100. If you're buying those for multiple kids, that adds up quick and can put a dent in any family budget. And the third big drawback is they are very weather dependent. Even here on the coast of Maine, where you think Maine and you think a lot of snow, and that hasn't been the case the past few years, the times that we've been able to get out and use these have been very few and far between. And for the amount of money you spent on them, it just kind of makes it seem not worth it. Alright, but how about the other side of the coin? What are some of the benefits or pros of getting your kids snowshoes? Like I said earlier, it can be very difficult, but that also means that it's great exercise. So even though your kids might not be enjoying it, they are burning off all that energy they have, and that's a definite benefit. Snowshoes can be a little bit clumsy and difficult to use even for some adults, as they learn to maneuver through the snow on their snowshoes without falling down. It can be tough, but anything that's tough is teaching you how to do something new. And the third and major benefit is they might just really enjoy it. So that's something you can never write off. When you have kids, there's thousands of things that you could do with them, and you can never be sure which one is going to be something that they really end up enjoying and want to keep doing the rest of their lives. So there is the definite benefit to just trying it just because it's something different. That's weird. All right, guys, let's head back inside. Alright guys, so looking back on my purchase of these snowshoes, spending probably over $100 on a couple pairs of snowshoes for my kids, is it something I would do again? Well, half and half. Precisely like this. I would recommend that you don't go out and buy snowshoes for all of your kids. I'd buy one pair that they can use because number one, that's going to make it a lot cheaper for you, but it's also going to allow you to take them one at a time. And as they're learning how to do it, they're going to need that one-on-one time so that you can be there to assist them, to help them learn and help them figure it out. So not only is that going to make it cheaper, but it's also going to create these moments of one-on-one time with each of your kids. But it's definitely something that you don't need to spend a lot of money on. And that's really my point here, is when you have kids and you're trying to get outside and do fun things, go on adventures with them, you want to maximize the fun that you're having, but you want to minimize the expense. So don't feel like you need to go out and buy all the best stuff. Just buy the bare minimum to get by, just to see if they enjoy it. And then know that when you go out there, it's not going to be the same as when you go out by yourself. Just like anything else you do with kids, it's going to be a little bit slower. It's going to be more about them, and that's why you're doing it. But yeah, so that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. If you want to fight me on it, that's what the comment section's for. I'll see you down there. So after all that, if you still want to go buy your kids some snowshoes, I recommend that first check out this video up here where I review all these snowshoes that we bought from Amazon. So next time, get out there, have a fun-sized adventure of your own in your own backyard and beyond! Hey, I got a question. Do you like this better or this better? Let me know in the comments below.